What's up, guys? It's your boy Yosa here, bringing you another video. A day in the life, a POV of a Pepsi driver. And today I got a special one for you. I'm excited today because I just called this Krogers ahead to ask permission if they mind me recording me doing my job. And they said sure. So here I am. I get to actually record like a Krogers video, like a me doing a big store. Because y'all never see, you know, I think in general just Pepsi drivers or just drivers in general do big stores because of policies, but the receiver didn't mind. So here I am. So I'm pulling up to Krogers. I think today they got 2 pallets today. This is the dock. Well, you probably can't even see it, but you can't see it, but that's the dock. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna turn around. Just make a U-turn, and I think it don't matter which dock today. So right now, I'm just turning around, setting up my trailer. One day I'm gonna get out and so y'all can see the angle of me from the outside, me backing up my trailer. Right now, I'm backing up the trailer right now. Gotta make sure I don't hit nothing. Be careful what I'm doing. Almost there. And I say next Monday, I just asked permission of my last stop, a Walmart, a neighborhood Walmart, if I could record, and she didn't mind neither. So y'all are gonna be soon seeing a video of me doing Walmart. But this is a small Walmart, so neighborhood Walmarts are typically small Walmarts. That's pretty much all I do, I think. Kind of struggling backing up today. What I gotta do. Just gotta make sure I'm backed up right. All right, pull up a little bit. Boom. And we're good. We are good. Turn my lights off. Let's double check. Let me see how many they got here. As you can see, I'm backed up to the dock. Now I'm ready to go in. They got credits today. I'll print out the credits. First I gotta figure out, print out the credits. See what credits I got today. Hey, how you doing?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good. What's up, guys? It's your boy Yosa here. And I'm just gonna let you guys know that I decided to do a voiceover in this video for 2 main reasons. The first reason is because I felt the receiver wasn't really appropriate for the channel and what I, want to provide with you guys. Secondly is because I did notice throughout this video I wasn't really doing much talking and explaining on what I'm doing.
And like I told you, I'm one of those guys, whenever I'm recording, especially around people, I don't tend to say what I want to say, simply because I don't want, to be looking weird or make anybody feel uncomfortable. So I just don't talk. So that being said, right now I'm just trying to explain to you what I'm doing right now. So as you can see, what I just did was when I came in here, I had signed in. So I let Krogers know that, hey, the Pepsi delivery guy was here, and then at the end of when I'm done making the delivery, I'm gonna have to go back to that same tablet and clock out, check out. That's what it's called, check out. So right now, as you can see, I'm trying to locate my credits, and like I told you, if you don't know what credits are something that sales reps, and sales reps are the people who make the delivery or make the order. We deliver the product, but the sales reps are the ones who place the order and say, hey, this store needs 90 cases of 15-pack Pepsis, right? That's what they do, and they also write up credits. And like I told you, you got 3 different types of credits. The first credit is being sellable. So what is a sellable credit? Sellable credit is basically what it sounds like. It's like credit that we're finna pick up that is going to be sold back to a different customer. And for whatever reason, so for instance, those fruit punch right there, those like sellable credits. Why a sales rep would write up a sellable credit is simply because that store does not need it, or for whatever reason the warehouse sent the wrong product. So like, say for instance, those Gatorade fruit punch, we have different varieties of it. We have the single ones, individuals, we have the 4-packs, we have the 8-packs, we have the 12-packs, and for whatever reason this store needed 12 packs, but the warehouse sent 8. So in our eyes, that is good product. It's just the warehouse made a mistake and sent the wrong one. So another type of credit is out of date. And out of date is typically the biggest credits that I see whenever I'm picking up credits at a store. Out of date is simply where the product, expired. The shelf life expired, and now we have to pick it up. And the third credit is breakage. So that's pretty self-explanatory. For whatever reason, before it got to the shelf or during the shelf, it was broke. The sales rep will write up a credit for those, and the store receives half credit of what they pay for those types of things. Besides the sellable is full credit because we can resell that. But for breakage and out of dates, they receive half credit. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I believe that they do from what I've seen. So as you can see right now, this store, they only had 2 pallets today, which is not normal. They normally have 3 to 4 pallets, but today they had 2. And right now I'm trying to get that organized. And as you can see, my trailer light is broke on this trailer, so I had to use the Krogers dock light, so I will be able to see. I cannot really tell you what I'm doing right here. I'm doing something on my phone. I'm assuming that I'm closing out the credits on my end, so I'm able to print out a receipt to Krogers. And now I'm working on what they're actually receiving today, which is these 2 pallets that you see me getting. I'm gonna make a side note because I don't know what I'm doing right here. But I hope you guys having a blessed, wonderful day. Please let me know in the comments how you feel about these voiceovers. I personally feel I like seeing videos when people do voiceovers because it gives me more insight on what that person is doing, whether for whatever reason they could not say it in that video or they forgot to say it. But another bad thing about the credit or about me doing voiceovers is it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to stay focused and stay on topic with a lot of stuff. And actually, whenever things get blank and I don't know what I'm doing, or I'm particularly right now, say for instance, I don't know what I'm doing, I have to hold a conversation with you guys. I view this as hard because I think I'm gonna have to do a voiceover for a long time in this video. But it's gonna be doable. I'm gonna start thinking of topics of what I could talk to you guys about. But first off, I do want to appreciate and thank you guys for showing the support that you have. I really do appreciate it. I try to reply back to all the comments. I'm not gonna reply back to particularly the negative comments, just to let you guys know on that, for many reasons and for me personally. But I appreciate all the support, all the feedback that you guys give me, and let me know. Just let me know how you feel about certain things. Right here, as you can see, I'm going on their trailer. This is Kroger's trailer, and I'm literally going on their trailer, I think, because I'm trying to get one of those pallets. And the reason why I'm trying to get one of those pallets is because my credits, I don't know if you've seen them, but my credits are very unorganized. And I'm finna show you right here. So the credits that I'm picking up, it has the crates on it too. And like I told you, me personally, I like to, for the most part, I like to stay organized, because I feel like once you unorganized, it's hard to find stuff, and then you're gonna have to deal with a lot of mess while you go making your next deliveries, because stuff is falling, or for whatever reason. So I feel like the best solution for me, and it's also time consuming too, but to stay organized. And as you can see right now, I grabbed one of those pallets on the Kroger's trailer to separate my stuff. So I will have credits on one pallet and full crates on another. And another reason why I'm doing this is because you don't know if in my next stop I might need to pick up more credits or more crates, and I don't want to just keep stacking on one pallet, because that's just asking for a disaster in my opinion, because it's going to fall and you got to deal with this throughout the entire day, and let alone at the end of the day, you have to get everything that you picked up off the trailer. So there's many reasons why I do this, but like I said, not many drivers do this in my opinion, because they view it as taking a lot of time off or wasting time, whatever you want to call it. But I like to do it just to keep my mentality fresh and focused, because I can't, once I start seeing mess, bro, I'm really finna I'm finna just give up. So to prevent all that, I try to stay organized throughout my day. And right now I'm trying to organize the credits, because as you can see, the credits were just kind of thrown on the pallet, not really organized. So it's a fact that pallet was going to fall. So what I'm doing is I'm reorganizing the pallet, so the chances of it falling is going to be slimmer. It might still fall, who knows, but like I said, at least I'm trying, right? So this is what I'm doing right now. So right now, as you can see, I got those crates separated. Now I'm putting that on my trailer. Eventually I'm finna plastic wrap it. I don't think I'm finna plastic wrap it right now, or I might. No, I think I am finna plastic wrap it. I don't know, I forgot what I did, but I'm giving you guys a thumbs up in the video, like, hey, one of the steps is complete in this delivery. Oh, something just came to my mind. Something that, if you guys looking into becoming a Pepsi driver, or just like food service or beverage delivery as what I am, you gotta understand that you're gonna have to deal with a lot of people, a lot of customers. Not particularly just customers that's trying to buy the product, but customers that's here to check you in, and for them to receive the product, and for you to ultimately get paid for that delivery, right? And there's many people you got to deal with, different personalities. Some are nice, some are mean, some like to be sarcastic, some like to be super serious, and it's kind of hard to adjust if you're not on the set route. Because me personally, I'm a support driver, so what that means is basically I tell Pepsi, hey, you can put me on whatever route you want, whatever route you need me on, I will do it. One of the reasons why I do that, because to keep my job, to make sure they view me as an important person, or a versatile person. So that's one of the reasons why I do it. I think personally, I don't think it's good for me long term. If I want to stay here at Pepsi, and retire, I don't think I could be doing support for a long time, because you don't never know what you're dealing with. You don't know what route you're gonna be on. You don't know what type of customers you're gonna deal with. You know, all that stuff is random. So you have to be a very versatile person in order to be able to accommodate most of these customers. And don't get me wrong, even though I'm a nice person, I'm respectful, I do have my fair share of a few people that I really cannot really get along with. That don't mean I'm telling them that, but you know, I'm trying to say I do have frustrations, because sometimes receivers and, you know, customers, they think that you are a different type of person. So say for instance, like I told you in one of my old videos, a receiver is painting a picture of who you are because of who you work for. Because basically that last driver did something wrong, right? They're gonna treat you bad. Even though that's not fair, you have to understand that. And I'm not saying this is that type of person here, this receiver, but it's been many of customers I've came into, and they treated me bad because of the last driver. I don't think that's fair, but you know, that's just what you got to deal with when it comes to customer service and you dealing with people. People got different personalities. Some curse a lot, you know, some are respectful and don't curse. You know, some people are very sarcastic, some are not. And you know, it's very frustrating in my opinion to dealing with it all day, you know, because you don't know what you're dealing with. But at the same time, I view that as a strength, and I'm getting better at understanding people, not even just for my job, but just, you know, in terms of just having a conversation with people, understanding people from their perspective, whether I view them as right or wrong. But I just wanted to let you guys in on that. If you want to become a Pepsi driver or a beverage, or just in general, you're gonna have to understand that different customers got different personalities, and it's up to you to adapt to those personalities if you need to. But like I said, I'm just here to do a job, and I understand that. So I don't really, even if I don't like them personally, that don't mean I gotta treat them bad if they treated me bad. But yeah, my wife just came in. She threw me off my mojo. I don't know what to say now. I went blank. Got anything you gotta say to the YouTube channel? She's finna have a baby. But as you can see right now, I'm plastic wrapping my pallet because I do not want it falling during my route. And at the end of the day, like I told you, at the end of the day, all of us, no matter what's on the truck, it has to get off the truck. So we have to take off everything. And if you were having questions on what we do with the credits, so with the sellables, like I told you, there's 3 different types of credits. For the sellable credits, we just literally put that on the pallet, and it gets, you know, recycled into Pepsi, and they use it for a different customer. For the breakage and for the out of dates, we have to individually separate everything on that pallet. So say for instance, you got 12 packs of Pepsi cans, and also you got like what, I'll say 25 of them, and that's going light, because sometimes I have pallets, and I have at least a pallet full of credits that I have to separate. And you see those Propel bottles right there at the very top, those are plastic, so you have to separate the cans from the plastics, and that is very time consuming. Very, 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 very time consuming. I feel like that's one of the biggest things I don't like, especially when I come back to the base, because I feel if I come back to the base, I should be, you know, getting my trailer, unloading my trailer, or leaving my trailer and then leaving. But Pepsi wants you to individually recycle those credits. So every single one of those credits, I have to open the 12 pack, say for instance for the 12 pack cans, I have to open up the 12 pack cans and dump it in a bin, and I gotta do that for everything that is on that pallet. And that sometimes can take over 45 minutes to an hour if you are by yourself, because you are individually breaking down every plastic, you know. And then also you can't just throw the whole case in there. You have to take the cardboard from the 12 pack cans and separate that and put that in the compactor, and then you got the plastic compactor too. So like, it's a lot. You gotta break down literally everything in your truck. So that's something I really kind of do not like. I mean, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, man. It's like, I've talked to the supervisors about it, and they said personally we get paid to do that, but man, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, and I really don't like it, because if I'm off, I've already had a long day, and now you're telling me I have to wait a whole nother hour to get off the credits. And sometimes that's some big reasons on why some of the drivers, they don't even like to pick up the credits, because it's something in our driver on our app that we can choose to take the credits if we not to. Like I said, it's our job to pick up every credit that the sales rep writes up, but some drivers don't, because they don't have time to, you know, at the end of the day, break down a whole pallet of credits by themselves most of the time, or half of the time, and, you know, separate everything, because that's very time consuming. But who knows? Pepsi said they pay us for it. I don't know how true that is, but I just know I don't like it. I know the method is not really good, because I feel like they should pay somebody else to do that, not the drivers, because we gotta deliver the product, we gotta deal with the customer, we got to stock the merchandise, you know, not for the big stores. Big stores, they have a personal merchandiser who does it, but for the small stores, we have to stock, we have to do all that, and I just feel like it's a lot, and it's very tedious and hard sometimes dealing with it. Alright, enough with the complaining. But as you can see right now, I pretty much got the credits separated, and now I'm checking in the product. So the process of this varies from every receiver. For this receiver particularly, he allows me to use the scan sheet or the barcode sheet, and basically I look at my sheet and say how many coming in, and basically I'm looking for the product. So if my sheet say you got 2 propels coming in, I'm looking visually of if I see 2 products, and then we go from there. So this is considered an easy check-in process. You got some receivers who do it very the strict way. The strict way is basically they don't use the sheet, they don't use the barcode sheet. They want to scan every single barcode on that pallet. As you can see right now, we're not scanning nothing on that pallet. We're just visually looking at it, making sure it's visually there. And personally at this store, he wants me to visually look for it, so that's even easier. But like I said, the check-in process varies from every customer. This check-in process here is very easy, very fast, but you got some people who like to go by the book and literally don't use the barcode sheet, don't use the scan sheet, and literally break down, cut open the plastic wrap and scan every individual product, and that takes a long time, especially if you're new and you don't know the product, right? So for me, I've been doing this for quite a while, at least over a year, so I pretty much know the product well, so I can know what I'm looking for. But a new person, this is going to be a very, very hard task to do, and this could take up to 2 hours to do if you don't know what you're doing.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
A certain way, and she don't care what way you go by, because some receivers or some, you know, if they gonna go by that, I feel like they should be a little bit more lenient on how the driver wants to do it with them, because the driver might prefer to do it a certain way versus how the receiver does it. And if she wants, or he or she wants to scan every individual product, I think the right thing to do is to let that driver do it how he want to do it. And for me personally, I would like to go off my sheet based so I know what I'm looking for and so I don't miss anything. Because if you just don't use this sheet and you just visually look for, okay, we're gonna start from the propel, you're gonna miss something. Okay, so like I said, some stores, some big large format stores can take a long time to get checked in. Some are easy, some are medium, right? It's just based off of that person. But as you can see, this one, I'm already done checking it in, simply because, like I said, he wanted me to visually look for it, and I did. And now I'm done. So I've already checked in the 2 pallets. I've already got my credits, I believe. Yep, I already got my credits and then my crates. And now I'm setting up for my next stop. And so I'm putting my pallet jack secured on that pallet for my next stop. I'm putting my sled back in. That's what we call it, a sled. I don't know why we call it that, but that's just what us Pepsi drivers call this equipment. And now I'm gonna let the lift gate up so it will fall, and I'm gonna be on my way to my next stop. Right now I'm closing out the order that I received, because like I said, we're done with the credits. I already did the credits. Now we're done with the check-in process of receiving the 2 pallets. We're done with that, and now I'm gonna head to my next stop. As you can see, I failed right there. Now I gotta reset it again and pull it down, so now I can let my lift gate up and be headed to my next stop. So basically, we finna wrap things up. Like I said, let me know how you guys feel about these voiceovers. I personally feel I like them. I think they are kind of hard to do to stay engaged with you guys and be able to talk for this long, but like I said, it's a skill that I'm trying to get better at, and hopefully you guys liked it. So with that being said, I hope you guys liked this video. Me explaining to you the check-in process of a large format store, and for instance, this store right here is a Krogers, and this is basically how it is for every single one of them. The only thing different is basically the receiver and how that receiver wants the being checked in done. Like I said, I got lucky, or I don't like to use the word lucky. I was blessed to be able to deal with a receiver right now that is not as picky and lets me do it how I want to do it. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this voiceover, the video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out. Peace.
That's it. That is it. Got the paperwork. Credits. And that's how you do it, Krogers.